Today we are in Cocoa Beach, Florida for the card show. Yesterday I was in Jacksonville, did awesome there, picked up a ton of vintage mantles and also a Rod Carew bat autograph for my collection. The one thing I failed at though was finding some boxes. So today at the show I want to find more cards to buy, especially on the vintage side of things, and also find a few different boxes. Let's see how we do. Good. How about yourself?
Really good.
I had it second grade. It's been a while. I had it
Yeah, there's a lot of good like flippable cards.
One thing that I found here that I see sometimes at some of the other larger shows with vintage dealers are the 1955 double headers. Now there's a ton of them over here. The Warren Spawn looks pretty nice. Take a look at them.
Double headers came out. There was 66 cards, 2 players on a card, and the set, if you lay them all out, will show the interior of a stadium.
You guys can see some of the cooler stuff like some of these baseballs. We got Coke bottles here as well. Some odds and ends. It's a $1 box. Got some bobbleheads over here. See some of the other cards. Yep. On this side of things.
I didn't do it, I swear.
Some older as well over here. Oh, Steven did? Yeah. So then I didn't go to it. He did. We have some stamps, some vintage football and baseball. That side of things. Got 55 double headers. 51 tops. Some circular discs. Kind of the vintage league leaders, Hall of Famers on one, 3 Hall of Famers on one. Yeah, you can find that sometimes. You guys can see some programs as well. Programs on that side of things. You guys can see all that over there.
Showing the ticket stubs.
And then we got some ticket stubs over here. You guys can see some of the different stuff. The 64 Giants. Yep. Mantle, I believe, is in that set as well. Pretty cool. For some reason they aren't too valuable. A lot of people don't like them. The Giants.
I know.
But I feel like it's all the oversized cards. And except for some of the basketball oversized, obviously, because the key rookie cards are expensive. But I feel like in baseball, no one really likes them.
Yeah, you get the tall boys in the basketball. It seems appropriate, I guess.
Yeah. And then even like the vintage pre-war side of things, like you get some larger cards. Just not fans of like the folded over stuff.
Yeah. And the press bins. You know about them?
What do you have?
Super Bowl press bins, too.
Put that over here. Let's check that out.
You know about those, eh?
No, tell us about it.
Oh, okay. Only the media press got them. And so there's like 2,500, 3,000. And that got them all access around everywhere. And they're highly collectible. And they stopped making them in Super Bowl 46, I want to say, so probably 10 years ago. Stopped making press pins, stopped making ticket stubs. It's all gone away. Yeah, these are gone too. These are patches off of a uniform, off Super Bowl. This is off a Super Bowl uniform. Some idiot decides to come out and make replicas, so I quit collecting them.
Ouch, that
I had all of them up through 33. And then after 33, somebody comes out, Willoughby and something, Willoughby and Brown, they got a set, it's got a write-up about it, and they're all replica now. And it's like, ruined it. Something good going there.
And you also have currency on your table too.
Yeah, now this is from This is the Civil War News from 1960-62. So I came with that card. It's Topps 1962 Civil War News. They had the currency.
So Topps put those in the packs as well, or
They came in they were folded all up inside the pack.
really? Let's take a look at some of those a little closer.
Yeah, that's the $10. See the folds in them?
I see the folds. What's the back look like on them? Is there even a mention of Topps on there?
No, maybe on here.
Yeah, on those they would, but I didn't
Yeah.
see it on the front
That's what came
unless
with
they put anything. You guys can see a little closer.
Yes, that's what came with them. I got to sell them.
That's cool though. I had no idea they folded those up and everything.
Yeah. It came in the pack.
Yeah, at least they marked them as reprints.
Mhm.
There you go.
And so they had all the denominations and everything like that. I thought those were always kind of cool.
I'm curious, does PSA grade those?
Yeah.
They do, really.
Yeah, they'll do that. They'll also do like the peel and stick stickers from 1963 and the stamps from 62. Where's the stamps?
The stamps you have over there.
Yeah, 62 and 61.
Yeah, when I was in the Philly card show or Fish Town, someone had a full booklet of the stamps and was kind of showing it. He was going page by page, looking over those. It was kind of cool to see it for once, like the full container rather than just the single stamps.
Uh-huh. I got the books.
Nice. Because do you want to fan through some of those? People can see some.
I'm sorry.
Can you fan through some of the stick or the postage stamps? You guys can see some of that type of stuff.
Hey, boy, you gotta jump over. It's like the mini Red Wings. I even built them.
And those are 61 and
These are
another.
61, and then this one will be 62.
Five's good, man. You're good.
So do they make any of the years besides 61 and 62?
No,
Or were those the 2 years?
That's
Yeah.
it. And in there, there's a card. There's something I haven't found yet that I have because he's a friend of mine. I don't know where he is, but Salada Tea Company in 1962 and 63 came out with a little disc that had players on it. I've got some of them, but I don't see them. I don't know where they are.
What I learned about the other day, which was the first time, there's stamps of T205 cards as well from 1914.
Really?
Yeah, so there's a collector at Indiana show, and he had stamps, and they would look exactly like T205, and we found out from 1914 they made them and used the same imagery and everything. They were so cool. So I had no idea. I knew they made top stamps. I wasn't sure on the datage on those until I looked at the book, but it was like the fact that they also had those in the early 1900s on the pre-war side of things.
So the Philly show, and I'd love to go to that.
Oh, you got to go, especially with the you collect. There's a lot of oddball stuff.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard about the Philly non-sports show? I know you have some non-sports here as well.
Really?
It's a full show. Every dealer is non-sports. There's a little baseball sprinkled in as well, but like imagine tables all like this with non-sport. Each table's different as well. It's so cool. So, and it's like it's an experience in itself. The show isn't the largest, but like you could easily spend hours and hours at each table, which easily makes up for it because you could sit at a table, spend 2-3 hours there going through everything, and you're like, crap, where'd all my time go? That happened to me. It was so fun going through all this stuff, and all the dealers there are kind of like you, showing off different cards or different things that people don't know about. And I like that because from the education standpoint, now I know what this thing is if I see it again at another show. But like every dealer was like that. You can tell the passion that was there.
That's me. That's definitely it. I've got the history, some of it in my head, of what happened. Things like that.
And it's the best way to share it. That way the next generation knows the information and can appreciate it rather than just saying, I don't know what this is, I don't want to collect it.
Right. That's like sometimes people maybe your age or a little older or come around and just, now look, I go, look for us. You know about this? No.
Yeah. That was probably, you were shocked when I was talking about the 1935 doubleheaders.
First one ever come up and say that.
See,
Most of them go, what's that?
I have friends that are collecting that set, so they look for specific stuff that someone just
It's a
picked
tough
up.
set.
It is.
I completed it about 20 years ago. That's how long. It's real tough.
You said you've been collecting what, cards since 1959? That was your first pack?
59 was my first pack, and then I quit after 64. So I collected 59 through 64. And then I didn't pick it up again until 1982. And and everybody was buying all the 82. Not me, I was going back
Back in there.
So
So back in '82, what were some of the vintage prices going for? Like some of your mantles and Kofaxes?
Less than $50.
Less than $50. Where's like the '52 mantle at? Because I know everyone talks about that being the grail right now. So like back in '82 prices, what would people expect for that?
So Marshall Fogel, who has a PSA 10, is one of my friends. He's from Denver, Colorado. He's got the top mantle in the world, and it's valued at about $50 million. If you ever put it out on the offer sale, they said it'd probably get $50 million.
He goes for the high dollar things. I'm
He
like,
bought
yeah,
it. Listen to this.
So,
He bought it for $120,000 in 1988.
It's crazy. I mean, that's a great return over time, but 40 years.
And his wife divorced him over the card collection. My wife's
Yeah.
friends with him. I know him personally. He
What?
was in the SCD.
Sports Collector Digest?
Yeah, he's been in the last 3 issues. All kinds of articles about him.
Yeah.
That's my friend Marshall. And
like the grip.
yeah,
I'm guessing that was the mantle that they brought out last year at the Colorado, like the All-Star
That's
game.
his.
That's his?
that's his.
Okay, I remember seeing the pictures. I regret so much not going to that show because I could have saw it in person.
It's a PSA 10, but the guy that graded it, Mike Baker from PSA, been the grader for 20-some years, said if there was a 12, this was the 12.
Right.
Amazing.
It's that much better than the other 2 10s. There's 3 10s. He says not to knock them.
If you move down here.
The owner of the Arizona Diamondbacks has one of them.
Yep.
Marshall Vogel has the top one, and then the other one's an unknown guy.
Really, it's unknown who has the third one.
He won't disclose who it is.
That's so interesting.
And there was a PSA 9 sold last
Yeah, I'm
year,
still disappointed with
and
all
it was
that
owned
thing.
by an ex
That should have went so
NFL lineman.
easy other way.
That sold for $5 million, right?
Yeah,
Rob G. bought it.
Sold for 5G,
6 men on the ice. You
And,
know, shouldn't count. Sorry.
So Marshall, he also has 2 9s.
Whether it's in the play or not, yes.
2 9s as well. What else does he have in his collection?
He's got Babe Ruth's 60th home run
I think
bat.
the refs in the last game were just
He's got
Where that thing could have went either
he's
way.
got all the rare stuff. He is known as he has the world's most extravagant memorabilia collection in the world. And it's the last three SCDs talks about all this stuff that are currently going on right now. And I called him up after the first one. I said, "What the hell, man? You're on the cover." He's on the cover of the magazine.
It's amazing.
And the way that I met him, his son and my son both played baseball on the same team when they were 10 years old.
No.
And
There was
my
like
wife
referee
took him to
7
practice.
I wasn't sure why.
And he was reading SCD magazine. And my wife says, "That's the magazine my husband reads. You need to meet him." So the next practice we got together. This was like, my son's 41, so 31 years ago. And they were teammates. And it's
Like a Jordan autograph. That's super rare. There's only 10 of those out there, dude, in the whole world. Got a Larry Bird 1 of 1. Gold vinyl. That's nice. That card's super clean. Bill Russell. That card's nasty. That's a jersey number, 6 of 25. I actually pack pulled that one. You see what's in the case here. I mean, I've got low pop cards in here, you know. Like that's a Freddie Freeman X-Fractor. 2007, that's a pop 9. I think his stuff will be good by the end of the year. Peyton rookie. These are just stacks of cards here.
Good.
Pretty much people will just pick these up and go through them
Old books, autograph
and look at stuff.
pictures.
Non-sport sets in here. I'm blowing these out.
Yep, Tom, just let them go.
I'll actually sell this by the box too. I've got a Jeb Bush autograph in here somewhere. What else? Everything's just jammed in here. Even got a NASCAR. These are all just sets, sports and non-sports, old school stuff. Jordan set. These are metal cards of Jordan. Mars Attacks. Peanuts. Some hockey. Just some weird stuff. A lot of this stuff you just don't see. Elvis fans.
He's on the free table. Tons and tons and tons.
Senior baseball.
You guys know selling good jerseys?
Dude, like a raw one.
Like rookies?
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
I got like 28 rookies next to that. Just in the box.
Yeah, he's
Look
around
at
here
this.
for him now.
Oh, he won with that one.
Yeah.
I know I've got the playoff tickets.
Hate to see my Cowboys go to other players.
But yeah, something like for immaculate, I mean, it looks damn good.
Center stage.
I just think at 3 it'd be easy if you got the 3. There's plenty of room. So you could probably get $500 for that. I do it for friggin' $1,000. And there's only like 2 of them out there at 10.
I'm not gonna find them.
That's not supposed to.
Pop, yeah, I think I don't even know what the hell the pop is on it. But it's all bangers.
Oh, yeah, all Rudolph.
But it's all bangers, you know.
So what do you think you could do on the lot there?
About $765 for everything.
765. So
I'll show you. Give me
yeah,
those
so you have like
I did
3 on that one.
That one I
It's at 100. Like
I
that.
did it for 100.
Okay, so it's 4, and then
80. I priced that one at 90, but then I did. Let me see. I did this one at 175.
175 on that.
175. 475.
Yeah.
575.
Freeman.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you for the price? 765.
Yeah, something like that.
So that was at 3. 475.
Nah, I was thinking about that.
575. 675. 675. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know, hey. I comp these at 90 or 100, and I'll do them for that.
Power.
For the, like 85. Like
What was it?
85%.
Could you do 80? Because I know there's not like a ton of room on there.
Okay.
Because then like with shipping and stuff, yeah.
So like you said, the comp was 90 and 100.
Yeah.
So it's 190 times 0.8.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see.
Or just add them up in general, like the comps was.
Yeah, I got you.
So you'd have 300 plus 2.5, then you have 625.
But
then,
I was doing this is just like 3K.
Oh yeah. We'll just we'll just say 3 on there, and then we'll just
Yeah,
do the other
3,
stuff. So put those over there real quick.
And then I was just gonna do
Yeah.
100.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So we'll say
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So it's 4 there, and then plus
175.
200, and that was 290, 370, 80% of 370.
Well, I was just giving you a cash
Oh,
price.
okay, yeah, that's fine.
I was giving you $25 off. You know what I'm saying?
Cool,
Because you
okay.
can move for 200, right?
Yeah, about 200-ish. So,
So that's why I was just like 175.
okay.
That's why I like so like 170, and then I did set 100 on
Yeah,
that one,
that's fine.
275, and 3 is 575.
575.
And then just comps on this would be 80%.
Just make it 7. Be easy on that.
195.
What side myself?
Still early, dude, for me. You know what I'm saying?
You're good.
190 times 0.8 comes up to 150.
Yeah. So 150 plus.
150, 450, 550, 650, 750, 725.
Let's just do 700. Make it easy on that. Awesome. So first deal done here at the show. I picked up this lot for $700. Now the reasoning behind it, Herbert has been moving super fast at all the different shows, talking to dealers. No comps on this dual auto. I know the one guy does bring down the value, but it is immaculate, and I do think I will be able to move it, even though mostly a vintage audience. Other cards like Griffey's, anytime I get a Griffey in, I'm able to sell it within a few days, so not too bad there. Some others I'll take a risk on. Stafford, I might actually end up grading. Z-tops can be a little tough because they are thicker cards. However, it does look pretty clean, so I'll take it out and see for sure. And then Luis Robert will move because people are still hyped on him based off of some of his first Bowman Chrome cards. So not too bad with getting this lot. I was a little bit worried about making a deal at the show.
It was good. Good times.
He just doesn't have players.
I'll have to look at it.
What about ETN?
We didn't even bring it all.
So not gonna lie guys, I'm a little disappointed. Couldn't get my wax today, and there wasn't many vendors at the show. Now the promoter of the show said that normally the venue is packed. This is my first time here, so I couldn't tell you for sure. It is 4th of July weekend. Jacksonville, all the spots were sold out at the show, but vendors did leave early. It just seems like people didn't show up to this show today, but you guys be the judge of it. Made the best of the situation. I made one deal happen. Fortunately, no really vintage cards. I don't consider those Griffies as vintage. For me, vintage is earlier than 75. Other people, you know, opinions differ, but made the best out of it. Have a few cards to flip and go into other shows with. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and next weekend we have 2 coming back from Clearwater and Oldsmar. I'll see you there.